Well, it's November 20th, 2021, and I'm up. I got up at 4:15 right now. It's about 10 after 5. And I'm drinking my coffee and getting ready. I'm going to go out in about a half hour, 35 to 40 minutes, get in the stand a full hour before sunrise, and see what the day brings, what the Lord brings. I'll be using my Remington Model 700 tactical with a bull barrel and a AAC suppressor, shooting a 308 round. I'm not sure how many grain bullet that is, but anyway, I'll report back later and we'll see how things go with the day. Well, this is it. I'm ready to go. The AAC suppressor 308 Remington 700 tactical. Just changed the battery and the scope. Don't need it though. I mean, what are you going to shoot when it's that dark out? Can't really tell what you're shooting at. Anyway, this is it. Getting ready. I'm on my way. I'm waiting for deer, and what do I get? 15 turkeys. I tried clapping. They're still hanging around. They're not leaving. Well, it's 8:30 a.m. opening day, and right after those turkeys cleared out, a buck walked in, and he came from my right side and walked up. I think he must have activated the trail camera, so you might be able to see him coming into frame. But he was a little spooked. I made a little bit of a noise getting the gun in position, and but then he started going sideways, walking. It looked like he was gonna keep going, so I gave a grunt, and he stopped, and one shot went straight down. So we'll go over and take a look at him. I think he's probably a 4-pointer. Not very big, but big enough to harvest this year. Well, going over to take a look at this buck I just shot. This is the way it came from, down this trail, and then passed by my UTV, passed by my elevated blind, and ended up going straight away from the blind. So I'll give you a view of what it looks like for the way I think the deer traveled. Just a little 4-pointer. He's not so little. Actually, pretty good sized deer. Just a small rack. A lot of meat on that boy. Looks like the bullet may have come through. He's bleeding on that side. And a shot on the other side. Yeah, a little 4-pointer. Actually, pretty good sized deer though. Yeah, right where that bullet went in, right here. It just left a little bitty hole. Came out the other side. Well, this is called gut row. It's a little spur to the trail. And there's the regular trail. And there's a little spur there, gut row. And there's the Camp Flat Rock. So let's get going. Get this guy gutted out. Get him hung up. Well, for those of you that never gutted out a deer, and may be wondering what I use, but maybe you're not wondering, I'll tell you anyway. It's a like a scalpel knife. It has disposable blades. See if it's this one right here. Has disposable blades on it, and then also a buck knife. Good Christian company. Anyway, and for those of you that don't know what a gut pile looks like, there's a gut pile right there. I kind of poked a hole in the stomach, and you can see the contents are whole kernel corn. And I don't know of any field of corn from here to 10 miles away that I know of that's a field of corn, other than people putting corn out for bait piles. So either this guy was eating from my bait pile or some other person's bait pile. But that's him there. I don't know what he weighs, but he's a good sized buck. Just a really small rack. And I was saying earlier, I couldn't find the entrance hole, but I think it's just a really small, like pencil-sized 30 caliber hole. And on the other side, there might be a little bit more of a hole because there's blood on the other side, so it must have went through. Anyway, that's that. We're gonna get it hung up, and it's gonna get really cold tonight, like 12 degrees out. So I'll let it hang for a day and then cut it up tomorrow when it's nice and cold. Got to hang them high so the wolves don't get them. There's plenty of wolves up here in northern Wisconsin. I like to hang it rear side down and let all that blood drain out. So that's it. 2021 gun buck harvest. I got a second deer. This is a decent sized doe. She probably went 40 yards and then just went down. I think I have that on camera. The bolt that I used went right through, and it's stuck in the ground out there. It's glowing orange. So I've got to get loaded back up again because I can still shoot another buck with my bow. Wow, this is an amazing year for me. How cool was that? 2 deer in one day. I got out here at 1 o'clock, and by the time I got settled in, it was 1:10. Now it's 1:45, so you figure half hour, 45 minutes. Nice doe. Good size.